Hi, I'm here in Domville Woods, which is Fingal County Council's latest affordable housing scheme here at the show house. I'm going to talk to some of the people in the know and clear up some of the common misconceptions. I'm going to go in and have a look. Hi, I'm here with Alan Sherry from the Affordable Housing Scheme within Fingal County Council. Firstly, Alan, can you tell us what the Affordable Housing Scheme criteria is?
Criteria are very, very simple. Basically, if you're a single person, you must have earned less than €60,000 in the last tax year. And obviously, you can't be an owner of a property at the moment as well.
Alan, with the economic downturn, have you seen a significant number of applicants drop off?
While I would say there has definitely been a drop in the number of applicants, I wouldn't say that it's particularly significant. I mean, obviously some people now, because prices have gone down, are not using the affordable option. They can get them on the open market. However, we still have a very healthy number of applicants coming into us, simply because it's getting increasingly difficult for them to get a mortgage, and because the banks tend to have a criteria now whereby they will only lend 80% of the market value of the property. So that's the sort of person that's coming to us increasingly.
Can you tell us what kind of properties are available within the Fingal area?
It's a really good time for people to get in touch with us because we have a wide range of properties available throughout the county, from places here close to the city centre here in Santry, as far north as Balbriggan, Donabate, places like that. Generally they will be 2 and 3 bed either apartments or houses. So we've got a wide range of properties, so it's really worth people's while going onto our website and seeing what we have available right now.
And for interested buyers, what kind of amenities are available in Santry?
Here in Santry is a very settled area, so straight away all the bus routes are there. You have shopping facilities with the Omni Centre very close by. You also have a swimming and leisure facility very close by, and parks as well. So really there is nothing that you don't have here in Santry.
For people interested in this scheme, how can they go about registering?
It's very simple to apply if you're interested in getting on the affordable list. You can go onto our website fingalcoco.ie, where you can get application forms and information, etc. Or simply give us a ring and talk to our people there in the office, and we'll get you organised with application forms to apply to go on the list.
Alan, can you tell us what starting prices are available on these properties?
Absolutely. I mean, as I said earlier, while prices have come down, the reality is that the banks and building societies are being quite strict in terms of what they lend people. As far as my understanding of the situation is, they will only lend 80% of the market value of a property. Now, with affordable properties, the vast majority are already pitched at 20% below the market value. So therefore, you're in a situation where you can actually get a mortgage without having to have a huge amount of savings behind you, and that's a real incentive for people to get involved in the affordable housing scheme.
I'm now here with Peter Hill, who's actually purchased the house. Peter, how did you find the scheme from start to finish?
I went for the affordable housing scheme because I couldn't secure a mortgage on the open market. And like the name entails, I found it much more affordable to purchase through the scheme. And I now own a property myself.
Peter, how long was it till you logged onto the website and you were actually walking into your house yourself?
From applying initially, it took about a year. I did view a number of developments throughout Fingal. Once I found a place that I wished to put my booking deposit down, I did, and I moved in there a few months ago.
Can you tell me, had you got a choice in which area you actually chose to live in, or was there any options along those lines?
I had a particular area in mind where I wanted to live in. I was given a number of offers of places throughout the area, be it apartments or houses, and once I decided on where I wanted to live and where I wanted to purchase, I put down a booking deposit.
Hi, I'm here with Joe Cash from EBS. Joe, can you tell us what the prerequisites are for first-time buyers interested in this scheme?
No, ideally with an affordable housing scheme and EBS involvement in particular, it's an opportunity for first-time buyers who would probably make up the 85% of all the purchase in affordable would be first-time buyers. Normally low to medium-term income under 40,000 on average would be the typical purchaser. The big attraction for the affordable buyer is that they have an opportunity to get 100% finance on the purchase price. Now, we in EBS would obviously limit our exposure to 80% of the value of the property, but the customer is getting a 20% discount as such from Fingal, and thereby attaining 100% approval on a loan. Typically, they'd expect to pay in the region of 600 euros a month on an average purchase price. But on top of that, they would also be entitled to their tax relief, which would be in the region of 100 euros a month, and that would bring it down to a 500 euro as being a typical purchase price or a typical loan, a loan on an affordable house.
Joe, can you tell us what figures year to date EBS have actually sold and in 2009?
First time buyer have been very active in the market. Since January, we have issued 12.7 million in affordable loans, and we would have a huge amount of people pre-approved but not just committed to a particular property. That follows on from last year, where we issued 135 million in affordable loans, and again that was spread throughout the country, but again Fingal would have had a huge portion of that as a take up on the affordable housing, and again we see no reason why we're not going to commit ourselves well into this year. As long as the properties are there and people are committed to buying them, EBS are very much with the individuals, and as I say, the 100%, again I can't stress enough how important that is to the first time buyer.
On top of these significant figures, do EBS offer insurance as well?
Once it's a house, the individual would automatically take out house insurance. Now again, they're not obliged to go to EBS with that, but they can take it out with EBS. They'll also be required to take out life cover on the individual, obviously in the event of a death, that the loan would be cleared. And probably more important than anything at the moment is there's a product called payment protection, which gives individuals an opportunity to purchase cover that in the event of unemployment that they can have the repayments made for them. Typically there's a 90-day situation where the first 90 days of unemployment or sickness for that matter would be excluded. After the 90-day period, we would cover the individuals up to 12 months whilst out unemployed or sick. Now if someone is lucky enough to go back into employment, the policy actually will stay in force and offer an additional 2 years benefit, but it would be 12 months at any one claim. But again, this is a huge protection for any buyer, specifically in the current market where people are losing jobs.
What kind of interest rates are available for first time buyers?
In the region of around 2.73, 2.63, 2.73 region for a first time buyer. I would add that the likelihood is in the very short term rates are probably going to go up. We need to acknowledge that for potential first time buyers. But as I say, on a typical 2-bedroom unit, 3-bedroom unit, it still offers, even if rates go up, a wonderful opportunity for a person who probably historically wouldn't have been able to get into the market in Fingal and pricing to come in at a very reasonable rate in terms of repayment.
So there you have it, Fingal County Council show house here in Domville Woods. You can see that they have plenty to offer, from 2-bedroom to 1-bedroom, and you can see that it's open to every demographic across the Fingal area. It's Philip Griffin, FCTV.